Welcome to my channel. It's your priestess Journey Divine coming to you on this beautiful, beautiful Mother's Day. To all the mothers out there, I wish you all love and peace and prosperity that your hands can hold on this beautiful Mother's Day, a day to acknowledge you and all that you've given to the lives of others. Yes, it is a often thankless job with much reward. Peace and blessings to you for all those who've lost children, their mom, their queen. On this Mother's Day, you have my deepest condolences for these moments that are tough to handle, to get through. A day when the whole world reminds you of your loss, of your pain, but God is with you. I am with you, letting you know that love still lives inside of you. Give to those who will love you and give you love in return. So I am live. I am making space and making room to allow God to manifest today, to flow in the natural flow of life, to not be worried or anxious about the outcomes of life, to love unconditionally without shame or guilt or fear, to allow love in, to allow myself to be loved after a period of loss and grief and separation and divorce. I am now truly free to love in this new skin, in this new body, in this new journey of elevation, of purpose. Hopefully you are finding your way back to what you love, to things that love you. So what are we going to focus on today? I will not waste time. Those that come in and find me will find me. Still, the message must go on, yes? Hello, Iman 999. Hi, priestess. Ashe, beloved. Sending love and light your way, and welcome to the room. Glad to see you here. Yes, the support is uplifting. Yes, and calming. It is not my natural nature to be out and vulnerable, but I am coming into this new destiny. So I see you. I love you. Thank you. We will go ahead and we will continue with the message, continue with the first charm out. We have a turtle. And what does the turtle represent? Slow and steady wins the race. God is telling you to take your time, to be easy with yourself in this new process, this new development that you may be going through. There will be challenges, there will be hills to climb, and you may feel at times that you don't have the strength to climb every mountain that stands before you. But Spirit is saying, even the turtle, given enough time, taking it easy, going at its own pace, not running a race against anyone else, not competing, just moving with nature and the natural flow of the elements. You will make it over every mountain. Every hilltop will soon be in your distant past. As you look behind at the past as an experience and not a punishment. Slow and steady wins the race. The turtle has a tough shell that covers and protects that inner skin, that vulnerability. You may have a wall of protection all around you. Your angels and ancestors are covering you with the spirit of love, peace, and harmony. But be careful that you don't allow that tough shell to not let others in that want to love you, want to give to you, want to get to know you, to see what's inside that shell that covers all that you are. Make room to invite, to allow, to experience, to be open to newness. Newness is looking for you, beloved. Hello. It's all about, absolutely, it's all about balance. Never too much, never too little. Always staying firm on all four, hands and feet, grounded in the earth, in the soil, connected with the divine nature that guides you, that intuitive peace that tells you when to stop, when to slow down, when to speed up. So in the spirit of Mother's Day, we're going to keep this reading, hopefully challenging love and light. And hopefully no negative energies will come in and distract us from the spirit we're in. I am a mother of 3 divine beings that I created with the universe that love me, that have showed me how appreciated I am on this Mother's Day. I have the ability to wake up with them in my presence, to see their smiling faces. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day, Queen. So, what is the spirit that we're in to? Oh, spirit ain't playing. We just gonna go. Oh, and we've got imagination. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Ashe. It's what we're doing here together, you and I, creating new experiences, new memories, new connections with other entities that are like-minded, focused on the same things that we may be interested in. We can get ideas and we can share creativity. We can bounce energies off one another. Surely it's a divine moment when you find someone that resonates with you emotionally and spiritually. You feel a connection that calls to you. They are the one. I like the way they smile. I like the energy. I like the love. I can feel the reciprocation, the equal give and take. So it is time to focus on imagination. What are you thinking about? What pulls to you? What is that one thing that just keeps seeming to come back to your thoughts, even when you find somewhere else to go for the moment? Is it a business? Is it a creation? Is it a practice? Is it a calling? Is it your purpose? Is it a love? Is it passion? What moves you? What uplifts you? What elevates you to find that inner fire that says, I want to do that. I can do that. That is for me. I must go there. I must try that. People, places, and things, with love in the air, all is possible if you focus on love and forgiveness and stability. True balance and alignment are derived from the inner knowledge of self. not constantly judging yourself in the place you are in, not constantly wondering, where am I going? But being grounded and centered exactly where you are and knowing that exactly where you should be. Imagination, curiosity, creativity, adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Ashe. We are built for it tough. Kings and queens, collectives, chosen ones. No assignment is too hard, too challenging to achieve, for we are chosen for a higher purpose. And we surrender to the will of God. And whatever is brought our way, we say, yes, Lord, my soul says yes. It may not be what I wanted. It may not be what I thought I wanted. It may not be what I expected. But when it comes in, we know that God is saying, it must be for me. So I will entertain the possibility there is something within it that I need to seek, whether it be a new job, a new relationship, a new location, moving to a new state, purchasing a new home, going out and having fun, entertaining a new environment where there are new friends, a new family that you can call your own. But we have a little bit of denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. What we've been saying all along, fear is an emotion that is accentuated, cultivated by the environment around us. You could live in a place where you cannot thrive because it does not fit you anymore. You could be in a job where you cannot thrive because it doesn't fit you anymore. You could be in a relationship and you don't thrive because it doesn't fit you anymore. Yet we tend to hold tight to things we feel that we have achieved at some point in our life. But that point in our life also is no more. The past can only live here, a place where you can be held hostage, to not move, to not journey out, to not change, to not try something different than what we're used to. That comfortability zone keeps us from expansion, keeps us in denial of who we can be if we just step into the throne, take our rightful place, pick up the wand. We're the magicians of our destiny. You can have anything you want at any time you want it. If you just believe that you can achieve it and you go for it, you pray about it. You talk to your spirit guides and your ancestors and give them the desires of your heart. And then you wait on it. And when I say wait, I don't mean stand still. You go on with your daily living. You vibrate high in celebration, knowing that it's already yours. And then suddenly one day you wake up. You check your bank account. It's doubled, tripled. You don't even know where the money came from. But that is not your concern. The first thing we do is fear. Should I spend this money? Should I touch this money? Maybe it was an error or a mistake. And if I spend it, I have to pay it back. Fear automatically comes in when we are blessed with divine favor. Because although we desire it, Often we don't believe we've earned it or we deserve it. But God is here to tell you, baby girl, baby boy, that when those miracles start pouring in, when the manifestations of your heart, your prayers start pouring in, don't let fear and doubt make you believe that it is not for you, that it is a hoax, a trick, somehow a deceitful addition. Dive right in with gratitude. Dive right in by giving and blessing others with the blessing you receive, and watch confirmation and validation find you. When Spirit is journeying with you, things can change. Absolutely shift overnight. You call it, you claim it, as you will it, so more to be. Everything and anything is possible if you believe. You believe. You believe and you receive. And that is true achievement. That is true manifestation. Manifestation isn't working 9 to 5 and doing overtime 5 days a week. Manifestation isn't sweat and bone and tears until you're old enough to retire with withered bones and a broken body, and now you can't even enjoy the manifestations of your season. Manifestation is, I work with God, and God is my employer, and God wants me to have my birthright, and my spiritual inheritance is sure to be mine in divine timing. And until then, I will flow with the natural pace of life. I will believe that everything I touch will turn to gold. Everything I create will manifest tenfold. And I do the work at my own pace, at a comfortable level. I will not be overburdened, overwhelmed, overworked. I will rest assured that as I move in grace, God will move with me, and all will be laid before me. I will almost trip over it, that I will not even see the beauty manifest before me. Yes, and I will give thanks to ease of progression. Manifestation and blessings should not come as a burden, as a challenge, as an obstacle. For that is only ego and pride telling you that I need to be the one. I need to build it. I need to cultivate it. I need to water it. I need to look after it over and over and over and over again with repetition until it explodes. So God says, if you want to do all the work, beloved, have at it. But one day you will fall on your knees. You will be tired. You'll be worn. You'll be disappointed at the flow in which it comes in when you work alone. And then you will stand at the altar and place your heart before me and surrender to my will being done. For I manifest with ease, with rapidness, with assurance. And if you give your burdens to me and allow me to drive the boat, the airplane, the car, the road, that chariot, I will show you how quickly now you will receive, because faith. Hello B, I'm in, my love. Happy Mother's Day. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Your presence is truly a blessing, and I'm grateful for your support and your love. Self-esteem, beloveds. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others, and others, and others. Yes, as a divine healer, as a divine messenger of spirit, I understand that often blessings we receive come through the way we bless others. We can manifest every single day lighting candles, singing rituals, prayers for ourselves, for the things we want, that we desire, that will make our lives better, more complete. But when do we include others in that manifestation? When do we include and make space for love of others in those declarations? I declare and I decree that as a child of God, I manifest for others when I manifest for me. And God will transmute that energy of sharing your gifts. And because you're willing to share your gifts, it must be doubled. Yes? So that you receive your full portion, and thus another receives their full portion. So your manifestation is doubled. And the more you add, tripled, it is tenfold over and over and over again, because God says it wasn't the ego that was manifesting. It wasn't the greed that was manifesting. It was your love that was manifesting. I make sure to say, God bless me and God bless my home. God bless my children, wherever they may roam. God bless my environment. God bless my community. God bless my family, known and unknown, because we are all one. We are all family. I don't have to know you to know that you exist within me. And every word out of my mouth, both positive and negative, can affect everything and everyone around you. So I'm careful to know that as a vessel, that all flow through me, both ways. Yes? And I include everyone in me receiving God's gifts and God's grace and mercy, especially this on this Mother's Day, which is about recognizing happiness. Happiness. They say a woman is never fully dressed without her smile. It makes you beautiful within and without. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Those moments when you fall into depression, when life doesn't seem to be treating you fair, when others around you are not acknowledging you turning the other cheek. When you say, oh God, why? Why do I constantly put out love? And everything that constantly pursues me is the opposite. God is not saying that I'm punishing you for elevating and for staying in the vibration of love. I am not sending you challenges to bring down that love vibration and weighing heavy on your heart. You are a walking example of everything love should be. And what is happening is the enemy sees you, and the enemy is attacking you because the enemy does not want you to walk in a state of love. The enemy wants you to lower your vibration so it can come in and destroy all that you love and the love you have within for self. That is not God sending that in. For the devil does exist and has its own work to do. Yes? And that is why chosen ones even are here, to transmute that energy. It's real and it's demanding of our attention. But because you are love, it cannot defeat you. It cannot move you. It cannot block you. It cannot confuse you, because in love is where God lives. Yes? So your love, cultivated by God's love, that strength, that resilience, who can defeat that? Who could come up against that? No weapon formed against me shall prosper, of the mighty watch of God and my ancestors, or my first line of defense. This cannot be broken. This cannot be overstepped. As long as I stay in love, God stays with me. And thus I am victorious against all enemies who try to come up against me and my home. Home is where love lives. Home is within you. We walk in love, collectives. We walk in perfect peace. We focus on progress and forward movement. We don't focus on loss and grief, for we know that rejection is God's protection. And things that are no longer here with us, that have fallen away, that have moved on to another day, are the reasons why we are happy and healthy and wise and wealthy, because that is a mindset. Abundance is a mindset. Wealth is a mindset. No matter what state you live in. And I don't mean state is in a physical place, I mean state of mind. No matter what state you live in, not a place of mind, state is in your environment. That state, well, that is a state of mind. You may be in an environment that is one of poverty, low income, not thriving, not the best place that you want to be, but within you lies a better state, that which I can see. I see me in the castle. I see me sitting on the throne. I see me abundantly manifesting my dreams. I see me in this new home, driving this new car, healing others simply by an example of God's grace and mercy. They've seen a miracle manifested in me. I was taken out of poverty. I was taken away from that toxic connection. I was moved out of that toxic job. It was replaced with perfection. God saw me. God called my name. And I showed up. And I said, yes. Take the wheel. Drive the car. You know what's best. You see things I cannot see. You've heard things I cannot hear. You're always one step ahead of me, so I follow. But as I follow, those behind me see me as a leader, as an inspiration. My life is to be a true testament of what God can do at any given time. Any given time, life can change in an instant. In an instant, you can go from poverty to richness. You can go from lacking to abundance. You can go from pain to pleasure. Yes, if you know what I mean, ladies. Let's pull a card from my Love Thyself Oracle deck. For so far, this reading is about loving you. Loving your skin, loving your body, loving your mind, loving your heart. We have worry. Oh, I say worry. And that clearly says worthy. Hello, Sugar Bush. Oh, I like that name. Hello, Sugar Bush. Self-love does. Come on now. Like, come on, girl. Self-love, that's where the miracle begins. That's where the miracle begins. Because it begins with worthiness. These are my Love Thyself Oracle cards, my deck. This is all dedicated to affirmations of self. So these messages are for you and worthy of connections that are equally reciprocal. I know that's right. Equality, give and take. Justice card, Libra energy, balance. Iman, you said earlier balance. Hello, you may be a seer girl. Worthiness, worthiness. You show your self-worth by how you allow others to treat you. You have to be good to me because I am good to myself. You have to love me because I love myself. You have to vibrate high because I vibrate high. You have to give. You have to receive because I give and I receive. But we have to do on equal playing ground. I will not be abused. I will not allow my empathy, my softness, my heart, my turning the other cheek, my divine purpose to be seen as a weakness, a vulnerability. Oh, she always forgives because that's what God tells her to do. Wait a minute. What God tells me to do is reciprocate equally, equally reciprocate. So the energy you give me is the energy you receive, boo-boo. No more, no less. I walk in a state of love. That love does not equal being dumb or being confused, living in illusionment that I am some mystical butterfly creature that doesn't believe in the darkness, for I do. Worthiness. God is saying, beloved, you are worthy of what you are and of so much more. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of abundance. You're worthy of friendships that support you. You're worthy of family that acknowledge you and love you. You're worthy of a job that appreciates you. Yes? You're worthy of children that respect you. Mothers. All you need is courage. I have the courage to make necessary changes in my life for my betterment. Absolutely. And what does that mean? You have the courage to walk away when love is no longer on the menu. You have the courage to say no when saying yes depletes you. You know, those conversations, those phone calls you answer, those texts you reply to, those invitations you accept, all those things that you show up for when your gut is telling you no, block them. Don't reply. Don't show up. Don't go. But you want to be what love represents. So you feel maybe I need to be there because I will be the love in the room. No, beloved. God is saying the love in the room is the love you give yourself. And if you've had to take away and lower yourself and lessen yourself, accept less than you deserve by being in the presence of others, that surely is not a place you need to be. God gave us free will for a reason, freedom of choice for a reason. Not because we could choose other than what God wants for us. That is not what free will is for, but free will is for being able to choose the right decision, to weigh our options, to understand the pros and the cons, and make an intuitive decision. Discernment requires the courage to say no, to not be always available for everyone. Everyone that loves you may not know how to love you. And although love matters, it is the how that is important. Push through, beloved. On days I feel unmotivated, I will push through and get my work done. Okay, I can attest to that one. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, beautiful. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming through, for always supporting my channel. I love and appreciate you. Thank you. Push through. I can attest to this one. It was Mother's Day. My day. I'm my mom. Supposed to have what I want, what I need. So I knew I had committed to doing things. But I said, you know what? Maybe they can wait. Today should be all about me. And then I went to my tarot. And I did my self-check-in, as I do every day in my ritual routine. And a card popped out and said, no, beloved, this is the day that God made. And you will follow in the direction that God wants you to go, because there is a blessing and a miracle in the natural flow. But remember, your word is your bond. And how you speak is an action that you've already put in motion. And to pull back on that motion and that action is to go against the words you've spoken. And if that is what you do in this, that must be in everything you do and you say. So think twice about pulling back on things you've already committed to, because you're just not feeling like it, or you're tired, or you're overwhelmed, or maybe you shouldn't have said it, but you did. And the universe heard you, and the universe took notes. This is what she said she was going to do. This is when she said she was going to do it. And this is what we're going to manifest her blessings according to. So if you decide that you no longer want to do what you committed to doing in your mind, in your spirit, in your journey, in your purpose, and you constantly going back and forth, juggling whether or not you have the strength to push through, then that's what you're manifesting, a lack of strength and a lack of follow through. So on those days when it just seems you've had enough, you're tired, you don't feel good, it may be the energy of the universe, that low vibrational toxicity that's all around us at all times, whispering in your ear, you ain't got to do it. You could give up. You could give in. There'll be another day, another time, another person, another opportunity. Just sit still. Be lazy. Don't show up. They're not really pushing for you anyway. No one is going to be there when you get there. And if they do, it won't be in all those other voices that come in to remind us that it's okay to not be. It's a lie. For God is saying, you are a queen, you are a king, you are chosen, you have an assignment. It is your destiny, not fate, that you flow in the natural element of everything that you feel within. So if you felt it today, enough to say that I will show up tomorrow, then remember tomorrow who you were when you committed to showing up. That is the person that God is expecting to see that next day. So fight through the spirit, the temporary spirit that may show up for you on that day. Fight through that spirit and know that it's just something coming in to block you, to stop you. Because whatever it was you were going to say, whatever it was you were going to do, meant something, or is going to mean something to someone that may be waiting to hear from you. Show up, show out, glow up, find that strength, that Leo energy. So far we have Leo and who wasn't on the board, and Libra that I challenged so far on the board. So we've got a fire and air energy on the board so far. Absolutely perseverance. Perseverance is equal to belief. For if I believe it, then I know it is already true. And if it's already true, then all I have to do is find my way to it, to receive it. Finding your way to it is perseverance. If you just take the walk, take the journey, take the chance, take the risk, full energy. If you just take the risk, take the leap of faith, regardless of the challenge that you may be going through at the moment, because they're temporary. Temporary. Challenges are always come in minor arcana, not major arcana. They are temporary for the moment, not long lasting. Tests of faith come in minor arcanas. Absolution comes in major arcana. If you could just get through that temporary obstacle, if you could just jump those stones and not worry about the water beneath your feet, the sinking sand beneath the water. If you could just jump those stones, focus on your balance and being worthy of getting to the other side, you'll find out that you no longer have to walk, my love. You simply will fly. You will take flight. Your energy will lift you up. And you will find that you soar easily above those challenges. They're never touching your feet, never stopping your movements. You simply flow and float on air. Again, Libra energy, justice. It's your birthright to be happy, healthy, and wise. You were put here for a divine purpose, not just to fill up space. And there it is. Love is what guides my spirit to be exceedingly well, mind, body, and soul. Love. Love wins. Love wins every day. If love is the first thing to show up, before you put your feet on the ground in the morning, I'm in my bed, I open my eyes, I smile, because I know it's another day I get to see above the grave. No matter what I'm going through, no matter what I'm facing, it's another opportunity to change things around in my favor. It's another opportunity to get with my ancestors, my spirit guide, God divine, and manifest an outcome that is in my favor. As long as I have breath, I have strength, I have ability, I have speech, and talk manifests. Your tongue manifests. Your words manifest. Greater than any other energy. You can think it, you can feel it, but when you speak it, it becomes your reality. It moves through the atmosphere. That energy, that vibration from your words connects with the divine source that hears you, comes towards you. You're calling, my child. What is it you desire? What is it you need? I heard you calling. Even in a whisper, God hears you speak. It's your first line of defense in any area, on the job, in court, in a relationship. Communication is key throughout every area in our life. For if you do not say it, how do they know it? How can they hear it if you only think it, but you never speak it? You never tell it. You know, it's like being with that. Hello, Matthew. Hi, beloved. I agree. Oh, yes, feel the love. Pray for my toe. Matthew, beloved, by the mighty power of my ancestors, the blood of blood, the bone of bone, the rhythm that flows through my body, I manifest you a healing energy. I anoint you from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. The God will come in and spirit will move. Magic, healing that you seek. As I will it, so more to be. May you be healed. May you be elevated. And may you be set free from what ails your body, plagues your mind, and holds you hostage from manifesting everything that you should be. Ashe. Out to you, beloved. What? Yes, that's my daughter. Yes, darling.
Hello, guys.
I'm live.
I know.
Yeah.
I was to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Oh, you can. No. You can stick your. Okay. Come on in. This is my daughter, Alasia.
Hi.
My baby. Who wants to wish? Go ahead.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there dealing with y'all bad kids. Period.
She just wanted to come in the room and say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. That's my baby, my divine, which is actually on her birth certificate. Yes. She is a spiritual guru in the making. Special gifts that I've already seen manifest in her. Ashe.
Ashe.
Hi. Oh, who is it? Imasis. Thank you, dear. Okay. I digress. She born in the puppy too. Do you want to say happy Mother's Day, puppy? Say to all the people. This is my white spirit animal, my dog. His name is Poppy. He actually belongs to my middle daughter, but you know, he belongs to the house. Say hi, Puppy, to the ladies. Yes. Okay, back to my daughter. He can go. Hi, beautiful. Oh, Sugar Bush says hi, beautiful, and thank you. She says thank you. Now I'm going to close the door so I can finish.
All right. No
A beautiful distraction. Yes. Yes, I am blessed to have beautiful children that beautifully love me. But I pat myself on the back because the love I receive is love I've given. Yes? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he is beautiful. He is tiny. Tiny. I think he's like 8 pounds, fully grown. He is a Capricorn like me. So he is, his own boss. And likes to have things his way, orderly, but I'm learning to flow in my boss energy and to allow other people to help, to not carry all the burdens alone. As a single mom of 3 for a long time now, it's what I've come to know. So I find it hard, as many of you may, who take care of your family solo, who take care of yourself solo. We learn to boss up. We learn to take charge. We learn to take control of our lives. But there comes a time where what Spirit says, I sent you support, my love. See, I'm nursing the ending of a cold that Divine gave me. But unlike my last one, I bought some water this time. So I'm going to have to stop the video. Yes. Okay. With love on deck, we're going to go to my Oracle deck. It's the Lover's Oracle deck. Oh, and the first card out, we've got a water. Now, you may have water in your chart, sun, moon, rising, but water symbolizes emotions. Emotions, issues of the heart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy on the board, whether it be your sun or rising. And look what follows, guys. I am an oracle. I am a prophet. I prophesize. I channel. I am a psychic medium. I connect with the dearly departed. Not to scare people, I see it that way. As a death doula, I help usher souls to the other side. For I'm invited in both light and dark energies and entities and realms since a child. That's a little bit about me. So I create oracle decks. The majority of the deck will not have words on it, because for my collectives, my chosen ones who decide to purchase my decks, either for themselves to learn, to heighten their abilities, or to use in their personal practice. I know that many times, well, for myself, it's hard to purchase oracle decks that have the words of others already on them, because as an energy channeler, I have to stay in the stillness of the messages I receive. And reading the words of someone else automatically turns you off, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not my energy, which is why most of my decks I've created. So when they have words, they're mine. Because as an oracle, there are blockages in following the words of others, because that is not true channeling to me. So my oracle decks are mostly picturesque, and every card can be channeled thousands of ways depending on the energy that you're in, the ability you have, the messages Spirit wants you to bring to your people, your environment, your clients, the energy you work with. So when these two cards come out together, emotion related to a connection. This could be a lover. This could be family. This could be friends, but something related to your heart and your connections with others, soon coming to a beautiful, beautiful existence. Isn't that beautiful? Now, some may say that this is one energy looking at the other with adoration. Someone could be admiring you, beloved. Someone could be looking for a future with you, beloved. Someone could be in love with you, beloved. And they're looking to you and looking at you and thinking of you at this very moment. With it being Mother's Day, it could be your children. It could be family missing you. Ooh, but with this card popping out, this is definitely a lover. Whether it be new love or a past love. Someone is desiring your energy and missing your kisses. Only you know, put it where the energy belongs. But somebody is looking for some of this. Now, this could be you, beloved. Maybe you're missing that connection with another, that bond, that sexual energy. It could be something you're looking forward to with someone new. This card could also represent, it could be someone old. But you put it where it fit. There ain't no judgment here. Now, these cards is flying out today. Oh, come on, spirit. Let me hold these cards up and explain to you what they are, because I've created them. We know Jesus on the cross. And you don't have to be a Christian. You don't have to follow the callings of Jesus. Jesus doesn't even have to be in your vocabulary. It's an energy. We know that the energy follows a universal plan. So we know that even when we do not call to the name of Jesus, Jesus is energy. There is energy that we are calling to that lives within the same energy that Jesus was in. And we know that the name of Jesus is a powerful name throughout the lands for years and years to come. So I ain't pushing religion, I'm just saying. But as a child of God, raised as a Baptist in the church, Jesus was in my life heavy. Now I call him by his rightful name of Yeshua, but we're not going to go into that. These two cards together, my love, represent somebody seeking your forgiveness. Somebody wanting your forgiveness. Somebody is in their emotions, thinking back on better days and better times with you. Times where write your name and you carved in a tree. That new love, that love in the beginning that is beautiful, energetic, strengthening. Someone wants your forgiveness. Maybe they broke your heart. Maybe they walked away and left you in the wilderness to heal alone. As we see the sun energy in the wilderness, it also represents a healing, an awakening. What was hidden coming to the light, referring to love, matters of the heart. Well, we know that someone wanting your forgiveness has come to light. Maybe on this Mother's Day, whether it be a child of yours that you were separated from, whether it be an ancestor, your mom, whether it be a partner, an ancestor could be thinking about you, a mom could be shining down upon you, knowing that maybe you've gone through something that was painful, that broke your heart. Maybe at this time you're feeling alone. And they want you to know that they're watching over you, that you're never alone. Confirmation that the love you carved, that you left within them, remains and will always remain. That they have taken it with them, wherever they've gone. They are remembering, thinking of you. And they want you to feel good and feel love and feel at peace. If you've lost a spouse, if you've lost a mate, this mate could be looking down on you at this time, not wanting you to fall prey to your emotions or feeling alone, but remembering the good times instead and using that to elevate them higher, to give them your love and not your pain. But someone is wanting your forgiveness. Spirit is telling you, you don't have to bear this cross alone. You don't have to bear these challenges, this pain, this grief alone. You don't have to bear the things you lost alone. Spirit is always with you and always guiding you and always guiding light. Wow. This is a sign that you've been looking for. Sign that you've been looking for. To be one of many things. Either you've been waiting to be forgiven, and you are, and you have. Maybe someone is waiting for you to forgive them, and you thought they didn't care. Now you know they do. If you're wondering if someone was thinking of you on this Mother's Day because they haven't reached out, they haven't showed you love you deserve. Spirit is saying it's not because of you, it's because of their own guilt. And that it's okay for you to reach out and give that love that you want to receive. And this includes an ex. I know. Who wants to do that, right? I know. But there is someone you are in separation with at the moment who is in grief. Come on now, Spirit. And that's why. They're going through a tower moment. They're going through a tower moment. Since you've been gone. I hear since you've been, I can hear you for the first time. Since you've been gone. There's a female that sings that song. Since you've been gone. I can feel for the, okay, I'm moving on, yeah. If you know what the song or the, since you've been gone, beloved, since you pull back on all your sexual energy, since you pull back on your emotions, there is someone wanting your forgiveness in grief and loss that are going through tower moments. If you were wondering, this is the sign you were looking for. They want you back. They want that old time way, that old time feeling. Hello, Darcini. I hope I'm saying your name right. Darcini. Ma'am, Tara for tomorrow. No question. Okay, I'm not really sure. Ma'am, Tara for tomorrow. If you would like to speak to me so I can understand more, my email is divinityhouse333@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. Email me, we can speak, and I will assist you with anything you need, beloved. But thank you for supporting and coming to this live. You are loved, beloved, and you are well, and you are protected, and you are safe in the divine. God has favored you. This is the sign that you've been looking for. Yes, beloved. You will smile. Victory will be yours. If you believe it, you will achieve it. And you will receive it in the mighty name of God. And as I will it, so it is. So more to be. Ashe. But yes, someone is in their feelings, beloved, missing you. Ooh, and we know who it is. Twin flame, soulmate energy. Those twins are children connected before you were born in the womb. You have a twin. You may be in separation from at the moment for whatever reason, and we can figure out why. But we're trying to keep today about positivity. You have a twin flame. You either walked away from or they mistakenly walked away from you. Now they are in regrets. Praying for that love to be renewed, for the sun to shine in, for rebirth, a regeneration. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy on the board. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. Missing your affection, your love. Going through some tower moments at the moment. Maybe karma for what they've done. Although we don't wish karma, we make room to receive and it to be given. Oh boy. Try to stay in positivity, but the devil will show up. See that? There's a third party karmic. Yeah, see the heifer watching? Try and hold on to what was yours or what is yours. Some of you may say, well, yeah, he's holding back. Yeah. They may have been foolish and walked away, stick their toe in other waters, but now they're burning on fire for the wrongful choices they made, for abusing you and taking advantage of your trust, your loyalty. And this dark energy, this karmic, putting love spells on them to keep them tied to them, is to guess what they truly want, because they truly want you, beloved. And if you don't believe it, this is the sign you look at. They want you. They may not have come forth because they can't. Because this heifer is doing everything they can to keep what belongs to you. And you may be saying, I don't want him back. And God says you have free will to make your own decision and your own choices based on what's best for you. But this is surely a twin flame. It's giving soulmate energy. You have to decide. You have to go within. You have to talk to God. You have to decide if you can forgive, if you will forgive. yourself first. For it was not a wrong choice, a poor choice. It was destiny happening exactly when it did, why it did, for your own good, the both of you. Temperance, my love. Temperance. Patience to wait. Patience to give divine timing time. Because guess what? Tower is burning down to the ground, about to be completely ashes, and all will be rectified, and justice will be served, and alignment will be renewed. Fairness must be brought back into the equation. Is the ultimate divine source. Justice must be at the end of every outcome that is based in love. Yes? So, this heifer is about to be kicked. This heifer is about to be kicked to the curb and put in her rightful place. And she may be, or he, whoever the third party is, may be the one facing these tower moments for intervening on this twin flame soulmate connection. Because this is the two of you. This is the outcome to remember why you started, to remember how you started. A do-over, a fresh new start, if you want it. A clean slate, a new beginning. One built on love and honesty, loyalty. See that wheel in the background? I'm getting Wheel of Fortune energy, colors of the rainbow, turning in your favor. What is put together divinely cannot be separated. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm also getting new love energy for someone. If you're not resonating with this ex or this, someone has a crush on you. And this is the sign you've been waiting for. And it's more than just a crush on you. They're highly in their emotions. And this could be your true flame coming in. If this is the state of your old love, and Spirit telling you stay in your temperance energy, to wait for new love to come in, a true twin flame that won't hurt you, won't abuse you, won't mistreat you, won't keep you stuck in your emotions, constantly back and forth, trying to figure out whether or not they love you. And for death, a closing of a chapter, a closing of a season, an ending. And the Spirit says, so let it be. But ask yourself the hard questions. If you're ready to move on to a new love, to any love, have you built up everything you need to make that love a success story? How are you showing up for yourself? You see, trees are rooted deep in the ground, connected to all the earth, earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, rooted, multiples. This could be the ancestors. They could be saying before you dive in, If you seek clarity about the old or the new, come to us, sit with us, talk with us. You have questions. You want to be sure. You want to know, is this the one? Am I moving in my emotions or my intuition? Meditate. Sit outside nature amongst the trees. Trees are our ancestors. They bear fruit. They feed us. They nurture us. They clean the air we breathe. Everything grows based on plants. Animals can't survive without them. We co-collaborate with each other for survival. The ancestors. If you have questions and you are unsure, now is the time to ask your spirit guides, your ancestors, the divine, because love is coming in. Love is coming in. Love is on the horizon. Now we have an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini represents the Lover's card. Aquarius, the Star card. And Libra, the Justice card. All simply in a breath of air. You may have air heavy in your chart. Sun, moon, rising, north node. The person interested in you could be an air sign. Sun, moon, rising. We can't just go from sun, so you may not even know when they come that they are your air. They are the breath you breathe. They will fill you up. They will give you inner peace. They will relieve you of the stress that you hold. Spirit says never stop loving. Always be willing to give love a try, to give love a chance, to let love in, to let yourself be loved, and to love others. Love is never meant to hurt or to beat you down, to please you, use you, abuse you. Pure love is meant to elevate you, soothe you, comfort you, protect you, enlighten you. It feeds your mind, your body, and your soul. It is healing, wholesome. Yes. So we would have the Lover's card with the Justice card and the Star card, or representing a healing power being brought into a unity between lovers that will bring in equal reciprocity, a fairness, balancing and aligning you to one another. Don't that sound nice? Don't that sound beautiful, beloveds? To finally get the love you deserve, that will equally give to you, that will show up when you show up, that will behave as you behave. If you are love, you can get no other than that which you are. My Sun card in my Oracle deck, the Sun, Leo energy, strength, multiplied tenfold, even more. You see how it's being handed to you? Spirit and God are giving you the strength to be awakened, to be enlightened, to see on the brighter side, to know what's being hidden in the dark, to shine, to show up in matters of love. The sun is shining in on your love life. Yes, you manifest this, you pray for this, and Spirit's about to give it to you. But if it shows up differently than what you thought, will you come on now, Spirit? Longevity, lifelong union, soulmate energy, love to last the test of time. You and I against the world, taking the long road together. That is a beautiful state of love. Marriage, commitment, loyalty. They're holding up one another even as they age. Looks like mama has a cane. Daddy's making sure she don't trip and fall. I got you. Because you've always had me. And with that, I'll take a sip of water. Somebody is either very thirsty, needs to hydrate, or somebody don't want me to give this message out, but we ain't gonna go there. Could be this karmic, this third party that showed up, that's pissed off that your ex is still thinking about you. And on this Mother's Day, you could have a child with the person you're in separation from. And with it being Mother's Day and you having the child with you and them not being able to come in because this third party and this spell work, and they're telepathically sending you messages for a happy Mother's Day. They're remembering times from before, promises that were made, that were broken, promises of marriage. Come on now, Empress. Isn't that a beautiful Empress card? Hello, Sunshine's Blue. Hi, Sunshine's Blue. I see you, Sunshine. Sunshine. How poetic. How poetic. Do you see all that sun? All those sunflowers radiating all around you, Empress? God of love, goddess of love, caring, nurturing, loving, highly intuitive. Who doesn't want Empress? Skin glowing, beautiful, confident, strong, desirable, loving. Yes. Empress energy on board. Empress energy. Libra, Taurus energy. I love this deck I created. I love it. Come on now. We got some more twin flame energy, this time in adult years. You're about to get a twin flame right now. Oh, okay. I should check the next card. Your twin flame is feeling left out in the cold. Or there has been a coldness, a stillness, a stagnation to a twin flame connection. This represents the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Your twin flame at this moment is feeling left out in the cold. Or you are feeling like you will never find your twin flame. You're in a cold season. No growth. No vegetation, no fruit developing, Empress. Well, we already know that the sun is shining. The ice soon will be melting. And love will win. Because Spirit said to never stop loving. Because there it is. This is the future energy. Love on deck. A special kind of love. See how he desires, he wraps his arms around her? She is reciprocal. She is taking it in. He is looking at her with, like he almost can't believe that he's won her heart and it belongs to him. Someone is willing to fight for this love, a love with you. Now, it could be, you could be in or coming into a love partner of a different culture than you, which is why you may be unsure when it comes in. But someone wants to offer you the world. You hold the world in your own hands. The world represents a rebirth. The ability to have it all is held within your hands. See how the hands are illuminated? There's the light coming off of them. A spiritual connection. Energetic connection. You are the light of their world. You light up the world just by simply showing up and being you, beloved. Of course, if you're an empress, you just come in the room and boom, the lights instantly turn on and everybody sees you. And everybody is curious about you. And they desire to get to know you and to get next to you. And Spirit says, have the confidence to step out and be seen and shine and illuminate onto the world. Show up and glow up, power up. I'm hearing power up. Power up. New car? Is somebody getting a new car or just got a new car? Power up. Turn the engine on. Light the fire. Light the flame. Ignite your desires. Get ready. Because someone wants you to love them. Someone wants you to choose them, to love them. You have to decide, is this new love coming in? Is this old love coming back? You may have decisions to make, beloved. As on the bottom of the deck, I just saw the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy again, heavy Capricorn. Okay, we're not going to go into what peen means, but Queen of Pentacles, surrounded by the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Ooh. Something you've been manifesting. It could be related to love. Obviously, we're dealing with love at this time. The love you've been manifesting. You'll be getting word soon. A divine message within a dream, while meditating, while listening to Spirit, in regards to building, rebuilding, building. Build the love that you desire. Build the desires of your heart. That is the message being brought to you by your divine guidance and spirit. It's time for you, Queen Empress, to build the desires of your dreams. You have the power to give and take. And what you allow is what you receive. If you let love in, then love can be. But if you push love away and refuse to build off of this energy of love, then who should we blame when we don't know what love is or how love feels, or we don't gain love? Spirit wants you to be open to love being built in your relationships, in your life. Because it's coming in, it's coming at you. Ready or not, here I come. Ready or not, here I come. Coming in fast, running even. See a yellow representing the sun again. Strengthening, because someone is getting up the strength and the courage to follow their intuition. Sun energy over the mountaintop represents intuition, awakening, ascension. Someone recognizes who you are and that they are supposed to be at your side. And they're getting up the strength and the courage to come your way. Your emperor, beloved, your partner. And be careful if you don't want to get pregnant, because they may want to get you pregnant to secure the bag. Or maybe in the reunion, you get carried away. Or in the new love, it's so energetic and calling to your desires. If you don't want to get pregnant, be careful. Wrap it up. And if you do, Spirit says you will. If you've been wanting a baby, your emperor is coming in to build a family with you. They want to build a family with you. Fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Can be the sign of your emperor, can be the sign of your ex, can be the sign of this new love. But fire and desire are high at this time. Passion is high at this time. We're coming into summer. Everyone's running around, they're happier. People are smiling, the weather is nice. We're getting out, we're meeting new people, we're socializing. Be careful. Use your discernment and your intuition, making choices. But you're being watched, possibly by this karmic or third party, because they know that your ex is coming in towards you. But again, Spirit says you're worthy of love, and love you're worthy of, we're going to give it to you. We don't care who doesn't want you to have it, or who tries to block it, or who has blocked it. If it's meant for you, it can be for anyone else. Even if it's temporarily removed, distracted, it will always return. Because destiny is already written in stone. And we're just walking the path to get to the end. But God already knows the end. It's not for us to figure out what that is. It's for us to enjoy the journey and know that when bumps in the road happen, there are life lessons to teach us to be more careful how we step. So even when love hits those challenges, take a risk, take a leap, take a chance at something new, fresh. Don't be afraid. Don't doubt. You're being held in the loving arms of spirits. Jump, leap, dive in the deep end, and trust. Trust yourself that you now see things more clearer. You know how to set those healthy boundaries. You know what love is supposed to look like when it first shows up. You know that you need to put your values and your self-worth on top of the menu. You know that love should be equal and reciprocal. You know that love is not supposed to hurt. Yes, it teaches, but it's not supposed to break you. You may get a little bruised. Resisting love changes, but it's not supposed to break you and destroy you and destroy your ability to love another. That's the gift we give ourselves when we refuse to let go of fear and anxiety, things of the past that we carry around like weapons to make sure we don't fall into the same pit in the future. And the fact is, if we're carrying it around, it's weighing us down, we haven't even gotten out of the pit yet. Wow, we see a celebration. We see a celebration in the near future. After being left out in the cold, abandoned, rejected, mistreated. They kept you in a state of wondering, confusion, if you could believe what you actually see. Well, now come to the Ten of Pentacles. You will receive all the desires of your heart. If you let go of the illusion that everything that has happened to you in the past was meant to harm you, to hurt you, to destroy you, to deplete you. No, honey, those were lessons to teach you, to elevate, to be bigger, to be better, to be wiser, stronger. Maybe you didn't speak up in relationships, and Spirit needs you to learn how to speak. So it took you away until you would find the strength to be able to see with new, clearer vision, to get out of the dream world, fantasy about what love should look like, how love should be, who loves, what love. Like, I want them 6'2", 285 pounds, rich, wealthy, established. You know, all things the world tells us that we need before we believe that it's real love. That fantasy of that the house with that white picket fence and 2-point, and that ain't what life is looking like when you begin to be an adult and learn that you have responsibilities and obligations to yourself, your children, and your family. Suddenly that vision becomes a reality. And you don't just wake up one day and someone gives you the house. with the white picket fence. You don't get the 2.5 kids and the dog and job and you realize the energy you put in manifests what you receive. So you will come out of that illusion and you will celebrate after taking a leap of faith, receiving everything that your heart desires. Because it is possible. All is possible. If you simply believe that you hold that possibility in your hands, that not some strange outside entity is governing your life and your dreams. Wow. We have the high priestess, Pisces energy, highly intuitive, in control, boss energy, priestess energy. You may be a psychic, a seer, a channeler, a coach, a Reiki healer, an herbalist, a root worker. Whatever you practice in spirituality, you practice the spirituality very deeply. And your connection with the divine is everything to you, as it should be. The wheel of fortune, the wheel of time, has now begun to move in your favor. Because you passed the test of faith. You put in the work. You were persevering. You endured. You survived. You leveled up. You didn't seek vengeance. You didn't seek fame or fortune or a high status based on appearance. You took the good with the bad. You rolled with the punches. You went within. You took accountability for your choices. And you decided to make better ones, healthier ones. And now Spirit was saying, well done, my chosen one. You will now be rewarded with favor, with grace and mercy. Patience. See the rainbow? Pouring in from one cup to another, as the universe is now beginning to pour out into your cups. Just simply wait on it and know that it is to come, because you've earned it, because you wait on it, because you believe in it, because you know that every challenge is temporary and you live in the moment and are grateful for whatever it brings. 6 of Wands, moving into success, looking forward to the future, manifesting the desires of your heart, success, leading into a successful future. All that will come to you to design a better future than that you've had. Wheel of Fortune, beginner's luck. Time for manifestations. Play the lottery. Bet on love. Start that business. Take a chance. Do something new. Be bold. Be creative. Be open. Be ready to receive. Wow. A wreath. Wreath, the symbol of unity and strength. What goes around comes around. And it is your turn. What goes around comes around. Again, the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. It is now your turn. You've waited. You watched others. Maybe wondering when it would be me, Spirit. I've done all I can. I've done what you said. But maybe not seeing things come in quickly or come your way. It's itching my ear. I'm sorry. My ear is itching. Someone is listening. Someone is listening. Thank you. So I can't see everyone. Unless you comment, I can't see that you're in the room. Even if you just wave your hand or let me know you're here, I can shout out to you and thank you for your presence. Hi. Oh, you are. Hello. I see you. Whoa, okay. All right now. You got a high priest. We got the high priest and the priestess on the board. So this is a soulmate. This is an equal partner. This is an equal partner. Cancer energy. A partner, a male partner who is in his full control of his emotions. Full control of his emotions. He's balanced. He's aligned. He is also connected to spirit. That's his first source of life. Yeah, my dog barking. Someone's at. Okay, I don't know what that glitch was, but my dog started barking. He started getting aggressive, and then all of a sudden my live cut off, and there's some strong energy either in the room or watching. I don't know, but if you're here, welcome. I love you too. You can say hello. All are welcomed here. But your high priestess, my psychics, my mediums, my seers, my guides, my coaches, my divinely connected ones, my chosen ones, you are getting an equal partner in love this time. Not beneath you, but beside you. Not above you, not below you, but beside you. A manifester as you are. Highly connected to spirit as you've asked for it. Coming in on a chariot ride, forward progression, movement leads to success. As that chariot is in the clouds, divinely guided to come your way. After a period of suffering loss, past relationships, past connections that left you wondering if you would ever love again, if you'd ever receive the love you deserved. But you just sat and you waited. You went within. You didn't fight it. Now you're getting the King of Pentacles. Earth energy. Boss energy. A leader. A leader. A boss energy. A builder. A doer. An action taker. That will help you build the life of your dreams. 7 of Pentacles, a builder, building the life of your dream, building a legacy. Maybe this person will come in and you two will start something together, whether it be a business, something that will lead to financial freedom for the both of you. Or this person wants to offer you financial freedom. They may have known about the loss you received or you went through, They want to come in and change all that happens to you in the past. A high priest and a high priestess, that's a power couple. That is a power couple put together by the divine. It can't come no other way. You don't really manifest a high priest or high priest on your own. That is divine connection, a spiritual connection of the highest elevation. That is a blessing from the gods. They're watching you. You may be receiving words soon about them desiring to come in to communicate with you. This person could be younger than you. They don't have to be. Pages also represents new beginnings, newness, something starting small and growing. Small and growing, planting new seeds that will grow and harvest abundantly, bringing in prosperity and the ability to have the things you need, things you desire, the things you want. Never again losing out, feeling lost, grieving what you don't have. Who doesn't want a divine soulmate? I'll take it. Yes. And since it came on earth energy and I'm an earth sign, I'm going to take it too. Okay. We have the magician on deck. You are the master manifester of your destiny and receiving everything you desire. Everything you desire of the highest elevation. You have the ability to manifest it, and it's coming because you have. You spoke and they heard. You asked and it was received. And now as you willed it, so shall it be. Divine messages. Divine messages. This is being divinely guided. What God will put together, no man shall ever be able to bring apart. This is the kind of relationship you got coming in. And when it gets to you, you will have to fight at all costs to hold on to that which you are giving. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be people that don't like it, that don't want it, that speak against it. Jealous, envious, toxic energies love a love story. But Spirit is saying, stay grounded. Remember your purpose. Remember, I sent you this. And no matter what comes up against it, I say it comes with success and victory, stamped on it from the beginning. Don't let go of what's been given to you so easily because it's a little hard to perfect it. Once again, we got new couple love. Young, fresh, new, youthful, playful, energetic, washing over you, purifying you with innocence and spirit. Like a newborn baby. On the first day you set eyes on it, that kind of love that you know is for you. You gave birth to, and no one can take from you because it is your baby. That kind of love. Because we got the daggone 9 of Pentacles. Come on now. We got this Tower moment that Tower card that came out with the 4 of Pentacles. This will bring an ending to you living in lack, constantly trying to pinch pennies to put away to save. You just don't never seem to have enough to build up to save for the future. Those days are over. You're now receiving beauty for those ashes. Those ashes will be now used to build your new foundation, your new bricks to lay your new foundation. Nine of Pentacles, rewards, gifts, blessings, manifestations, and abundance, prosperity. You will no longer have to live check to check or wanting to do things you can't do because you might need to save that money for something else. And why, my wounded healer who faced a broken heart? Because of your survival, your need for self-preservation, to win, to reign. Aw, Sugar Bush, it was meant for you. I'm sorry if I saw that late. Yes, it was, beloved. Yes, it was. God favors you. And you know it because you said it. So you are highly intuitive and using your discernment. And it's every step ahead of where you've been is will be a progression. Because after surviving what was meant to break you, you are now going from a wounded healer to the wounded warrior. You're no longer sitting and wallowing in self-pity about what was. You know that what can be will be so much better because I am. So how can it not be? If I magnetize that which I am, how can it not be? I am magnetic. You are uplifting, elevating, awakening, ascending, beautiful, within and without. So your as within will become your as without. As above will now be your as below. You will now walk into your heaven on earth. You will experience it while you are living in reality. And you will be able to teach others through your experiences of survival how to win. And that can manifest into a practice, a business, a Santeria Botanica, apothecary, podcast. I'm seeing when someone sings, I'm seeing someone singing in like a little bar. It's few people, but it's more meaningful than ever being in a big arena. Okay, that's for someone, because I don't sing. But you are coming into your winning season only because you stood against the devil and said, not my life, not my future. I'm bossing up. I'm taking back my power. I'm taking away that which was stolen from me. I'm learning to speak my truth and unleash my energy into the universe. I will be seen, I will be heard, I will be acknowledged and treated well. Because I am love, I will only accept love in return. Wow. Like I said, there will be challenges that will come your way. There will be obstacles There will be people that will be jealous, envious, want to fight you, want to block you, want to stop you, want to slow you down, want to put doubt, fear, and illusion in your mind. And they will come forth with you with force, especially if they feel unincluded or they cannot reciprocate of your abundance. But Spirit says with the moon and the Six of Wands, now the moon card for people usually represents confusion and disillusionment, being stuck in your head. But in this witchy tarot deck, as an oracle, I read the energy and not the symbolism by the words. Yes? She's holding a torch in her hand. That torch is illuminating her way. The moon above her is not full. So she is aware. And her awareness is being heightened and growing, nearing completion, walking away, looking for higher waters, newer adventures, newer places, people, and things. Looking to the future and seeing it being a better place, a better start, looking for a fresh start. You're aware of who all these people are that will come in your energy, that will challenge you and fight you and steal from you and be envious, and you know who they are. You probably have already come up against them. We know that. But now you are a warrior spirit. Because unlike other tarot decks, in my tarot deck, the wounded healer is not wearing a bandage around her head. If you check the Rider-Waite Tarot, the wounded healer, the Nine of Wands, usually has a bandana around their head to represent damage. And there's a spot of blood on it, as if they're healing or need a healing. But in my witchy tarot deck, she's a warrior. She is already healed. She doesn't need to be mended or saved or rescued. She's in her power, in her strength. The sun has risen on her back, giving her the strength that she needs, energizing her, setting her on fire. You have the strength to go at it alone. You may have had to heal alone, mend alone, and cry alone, and fight alone, and survive alone. And you did. Ace of Pentacles. Aces are by the divine gifts. They're gifts of the divine, not gifts that a man or woman can give you. Gifts from the universe. Blessings like manna from heaven, coming from nowhere and everywhere. Unexpected. Prosperity, abundance, wealth in all areas of your life, in love, in finance, in emotional situations, in your awakening, in your spiritual elevation, in your spiritual gifts being heightened. It's manifestation time, beloved, because you're in a season of manifesting. Perfect time to start that business, do that work, put out that thing you create, start that channel. Let your voice be heard. Write that song, go out and sing over there in your shower. Nine of Wands, it's time to take control and go forward with your desires, with confidence. and agility and forcefulness and fearlessness. Taking back your control. To have it your way and no other way. Except but by God, of course. You're in your reaping season. And Spirit says now's the time to go for it. With vigor. With endurance. Headstrong. Make a decision. The time is now to make a decision. What do you want? Where do you want it? How do you want it? And who do you want it with? Connecting with the divine source for the wisdom, clarity, and answers you need to making that final decision. Because the decision has already actually been made in the ethers. That's what destiny is. You decide if you're going to live on destiny and just take a leap and let it flow and see where you land, or if you're going to pull back and use the fate of what happens. Let me see. How do they do it? Should I do it this way? And be stuck in confusion because you need to see it before you see it. I don't know what that is. I know there are many that believe I need to see it. I need a sign before I do it. I need to see something happen before I go all the way in. Why? Do you not trust in yourself enough to decide what is best for you? When it is best for you? That you have to wait for a sign from something outside yourself? You know that the high priestess will never think to go outside themselves. Hello, Shelly. Hi, Shelly. I'm beautifully blessed and divinely favored. And so are you, beloved. Glad to see you on this beautiful Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you and your family. I'm grateful for the support. I'm glad you are here, beloved. Ashe. But love is on the table. Abundance is on the table. Joy, fulfillment, strength, courage, newness, rebuilding, taking control, taking leadership, taking ownership, investing in yourself, believing in love and letting love win, asking the hard questions of yourself as opposed to constantly asking outside sources. Now, that is not to say if you're in a state of growing, there are often times where we are not exactly right there. And the things that are coming in may give us pause because we've never seen them before. We're on the journey. That you will want to seek out, and it may be necessary to seek out someone who is more enlightened, more awakened, been on the journey longer, seasoned in the practice, in the way in which you want to go. And there is nothing wrong with allowing Spirit to connect you with that which will help you reach your higher elevation. But that is not to be confused with, I never believe in myself enough to know whether I need to ask or I need to trust. That is something that is built over time with experience and with going through. You'll understand when it's necessary to trust thy own way and allow God to send something your way that you can trust. Yes? Okay. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. We got a lot of pentacles coming in. They just flying out. A lot of prosperity. Six of Pentacles represents give and take, giving and receiving. Someone would be bringing you a gift. Well, it is Mother's Day. You may be receiving a gift today, a gift of love. A gift of prosperity usually comes in the form of money. Or for some, money comes in other ways. I am a spiritual being, so I'm an earth angel. I love flowers, plants, trees, things that can grow around me. I see wealth and prosperity in me cultivating and taking care of that. As I watch it grow, I too grow. That's the manifestation technique for in the home. Yes. But this is a gift coming from somewhere else in the form of prosperity, whoever you see prosperity as being. I see money here because I see a lot of green and gold. Got a gift coming in, beloved. Now it may be coming in slow and carefully, but cautious. What is coming? Whether it be from an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Someone wants to give you a gift. Someone wants to bless you. Something put a smile on your face. And we're going to take one more card from this deck. I've been on here for a long time, but I've channeled it. And I don't continue to hold you hostage. I'm going to let you go. But one more deck from this, Spirit. One more card from this deck, Spirit. Outcome from my collective. I see a card that flipped over that I may have missed. The Hangman. Hang out. Take it slow. Think on what makes you happy. Take your time. Relax. Don't worry about the hard stuff. Wow, I asked for one final card. And we got the Ace of Cups. Divine love. Divine love. God is about to pour into your cup of love. God's about to prosper you in matters of the heart. God is about to bring you in wishes from heaven related to your emotions, your connections with others. It will be divinely guided. It will be divinely sent. You will be able to trust it. It will be loyal. It will be healing. It will be reciprocal. It'll be everything you desire, wrapped neatly with a bow. But this gift is being offered to you not because simply it's time, but because simply it's your time. You've waited. You've worked. You struggled. You've endured. You persevered. You followed directions. You passed tests. You elevated. You awakened. I can go on and on. And still, you love. And you love well. And you love hard. And love means a lot to you. It's not just love of self, how you love others, how you treat others. You're a gift simply by being present in other people's lives. You teach them how to walk in the place of love. If they watch you, you're an example of what real love can look like. And because of who you are, God's about to give you everything that you are in return. So continue to vibrate high. Continue to believe. Continue to know that temporary challenges are temporary. And minor arcanas don't last long. The wheel is always turning. The winds of time always changing. The sun rises and sets, and a new day emerges. And opportunities follow the same rhythm, the same timing. It's the law of nature, of attraction. So even when you're down, the next step will be at the top. And when you're at the top, remember, the next step could be at the bottom. But we appreciate every experience for what it teaches us. For it teaches us how to step more carefully, never hitting the rock bottom, but always staying on top. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, collective, for your support, for your energy, for joining, for seeing and listening to me. I am your priestess, Journey Divine, wishing you a beautifully blessed and prosperous happy Mother's Day. For we're all mothers, queens of this planet. No matter how many children we bear, we are here in a motherly like energy for all that comes within our realm, and receive that nurturing love that you hold within. Nurture yourself first, and then build up enough to share. That is how true blessings manifest. Know that because you are worthy of love, as within, so without, as above, so below. Everything you need to know about me, how to reach me, my oracle decks, I have many. My website is in the box below, as well as my Amazon wish list. If you'd like to donate to the channel, no donation is too small. My Cashapp, my PayPal are attached. I'm available for one-on-ones. Email me your preference, your issue. We can correspond. And correspondence through emails are free. Okay? So don't think if you email me, you owe me. It don't work that way. My energy is open and available to those who seek and need. I'm useful in service. Yes? We don't do this to get rich, trust me. But until we meet again on this channel, beloved, enjoy the rest of this beautiful sunny day. Ashe, beloved. Ashe. You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a beautiful day. I see you. Thank you for sticking around with me. Thank you. Please like the video if you haven't liked it. The support is free. I would appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not. Come back for more. I'll be going live more often. If you'd like to share this video, feel free to do so. Whatever spirit leads you to do, let it be from the heart. Have a great day, beloveds. Ashe.